business because they want to stop dead. You're nasty.
I'm not your enemy. I'm
Sagittarius, so you know I'm an optimist.
Shut up. You should be happy I'm here. You know, I'm showing you bitches how to do it.
And fully aware of what y'all say about me.
Fuck the bitch.
Number one.
You're beneath me, you will always be. Don't ever get it twisted. I'ma cut the bitch.
See, that's what I'm talking. Virginer. Give me some of that virginer.
Suck some dick.
If you don't like me, that's fine. But, you know,
cut the bitch.
Y'all bitches is stupid. Y'all bitches is miserable. Y'all bitches is dumb. Y'all bitches gonna make me go back to my old ways. And I've been trying to change, but y'all got me fucked up.
What's up, it's your girl B Dime, and welcome to Sagittarius Vibes, where I pop shit, we politic, and I keep it player. Now let's run these straight. Now y'all, we are in episode 2 of Bad Bitches Only season 2, and before I even get into the episode, let me just say this. These hoes have a personality disorder. Do you understand me? I don't know what y'all see versus what I'm watching. Let me just be clear. I am an individual that likes to get into the psyche of the human mind, and I like to figure out what makes people think and tick the way that they do. So as I'm watching this, y'all, I'm not going to hold you. I do see things a little differently than the way others may perceive things, just based off of pattern recognition and based off of life experiences of dealing with different individuals with certain and same personality traits as the women that I'm watching on this show. I say that to say, let's get into this episode. So y'all, we rehashing basically the situation between LaRue and Big Lex, and both women feels like they have imaginary issues and beef and tension with one another. And LaRue feels like, you know, I've already gave you your flowers. I respect you. I gave you all of that. We ran our fade. There really shouldn't be no real issue. So why are you constantly coming at me with these direct ass remarks? I'm not gonna hold y'all. Big Lex really didn't even give a real answer to why she said what she said. She pretty much tried to puff out her chest and then try to act like she was checking LaRue and then try to push it forward and move on and direct the energy towards a bitch she know LaRue got real issues and real smoke with. And I noticed something about you, Big Lex. And I'm gonna say this. I ran back to the last season. I ran a few episodes back and I had to refresh my memory because I remember when you, Tori, and LaRue was in that room having a conversation and y'all were making up, so to speak. And you said what you said and you stated that you felt like Tori and LaRue were stars and So y'all had already ran y'all fade and y'all had already made up. Why now on this season all of a sudden you calling LaRue out her fucking name and then acting like you got this fake ass problem with her, but yet when she asked you directly, like I said on the last episode, you stated, oh, every time it come between me and you, it's the blogs. You ain't say nothing that girl said out her mouth that directly disrespected you, not on the internet or to your face. So like I said, I'm inclined to believe that you giving off jealous, envious ass bitch energy. And I also picked up on something that you said when you was in that room telling them, I believe that y'all was a star. You know, you got to watch these type of hoes. She also stated in her confessional that, you know, you gotta build them up to break them down. She stated that that's how her mother did her. That's how her mother treated her. And it speaks volume to your personality, Mamita. But let me tell you something. Every bitch ain't gonna play with you like that. And it makes sense on why you went to Jocelyn's cabaret. And it also makes sense on how you were able to even tolerate the shit that you tolerated on Jocelyn's cabaret. Because that's exactly what that type of bitch did. But you know what? At the end of the day, it makes sense on why your personality is the way that it is. But I digress. Moving forward, we get into rehashing the whole Tokyo and LaRue situation. And y'all know what that was about. Go watch my last episode of episode 1. And y'all will get to hear what the hell that was about. They just rehashed it. They showed the fight back. And, you know, like I stated before, they ran 2 rounds. Tokyo got the first round. LaRue got the second round. And everybody agreed with that. And everybody also agreed, like, for Tokyo to be as big as she is, you should have tore LaRue out the fucking frame. I did not know that LaRue was so small. I did not know LaRue was only 5'2" and 130 pounds. She is tiny, but I did not know that she was like small in stature as far as her height. So yeah, Tokyo, as you being as voluptuous, because when I say big, let me just be very clear. I'm not talking about fat. Tokyo is a fine ass bitch. Let me just be very clear. There's nothing big about Tokyo, but Tokyo is a thick boned woman. She's a big, thick boned woman. She got big ass, big thighs, big breasts. Like, she just a big ass woman. And so by her being voluptuous the way that she is, let me not use big because bitches are trying to be funny. Oh, she calling you fat. Like, Tokyo is not fat. Tokyo is voluptuous. By her being a voluptuous woman, she has more over LaRue. So yeah, we would have automatically thought, bitch, you would have tore LaRue out the frame, and you did not. So, you know, you be talking real hard in the confessionals, nephew, but it didn't give what you thought it gave. LaRue stood on business with you just like she stood on business with Big Lex. And let me do a mini sidebar. Big Lex, I know you feel like you whooped LaRue ass, but babe, to me, my opinion, you did not. You did not do to LaRue what you thought you did to LaRue. Because if you really was whooping on LaRue and you whooped LaRue ass, LaRue would be busted lip, LaRue would be knotted up, LaRue would be swollen up. You did not do anything to LaRue. So I'm going to need you to stop walking around here with your chest out acting like you just whooped LaRue ass, because it never gave that. And that's my opinion. Now, when it came to Tequila, baby, you tore. You tore that ass up. And Tequila was trying to hang in there with you. I know motherfuckers was like, oh, she bigger than me. Speaking on motherfuckers, that's Tequila. Oh, she bigger than me, girl. You and Big Lex is damn near the same size. The only thing Big Lex got over you is a little bit more ass and a little bit more thighs. And when I say a little bit more, I mean a tiny smidge more. Lex is small in stature too. She just stacked the fuck up. So for y'all to be acting like she just so much bigger than y'all bitches, Lex is not. And she whooped your ass, Tequila. She tore your ass through the frame. She definitely did that. And that ass whooping was unprovoked. That ass whooping should have been for LaRue. What you did to Kayla is what you should have did to LaRue, but you couldn't do LaRue the way you did to Kayla. And that's why I said you did not whoop LaRue ass. Move forward. So now, y'all, we walking into the ending of that fight. We back into game plan. And when I tell you LaRue was over this shit, LaRue was over it, baby. LaRue gathered her belongings, gathered herself, and went to her room and said, good fucking night. The check is cash. She's not playing. LaRue felt played. She did. She felt like production played with her and played in her face because they knew that LaRue at least wanted to be put together to go see the girls and at least, you know, be looking her best self when she go see a whole group of new young hoes. So LaRue felt played and she got the hell up out of there, and that was just pretty much that on that. We get to LaRue confessional, y'all, and LaRue felt like at the end of the day, she walked Tokyo ass down that second round. And she definitely did walk Tokyo ass down that second round. She did. I'm going to give that to LaRue. And all the girls will agree with me that LaRue definitely handled her own shit on second round. Even her arch nemesis and Big Lex, I'm going to call you that girl arch nemesis because that's what the fuck you give. But I say that to say y'all already ran y'all fades. Let's let that be that between y'all, because at the end of the day, y'all are the OGs. And so y'all constantly fighting amongst each other is really not a good look in front of these new young hoes. Like, y'all gotta be one being one sound, because these new girls ain't coming to play. So y'all, now we on a sprinter, and the new hoes is my bad, y'all. The young hoes are discussing. I mean, they are new hoes too. They're discussing, what they feel like the OGs are gonna give, and it just be a bunch of bullshit when bitches sit amongst each other creating these theories in their brain, And I hate when a girl do this, and I hate when a girl say something like that. It's like, stop projecting, because once you start using that tongue that God said is a powerful sword in your mouth, you get the right now scenarios and situations that ain't even happened yet, and you wonder why this shit is happening, babe. There is no such thing as coincidence. Watch your mouth and watch what you say. So that's what they pretty much on the sprinter doing, y'all. They ain't talking about a goddamn thing. And then we had the second sprinter, y'all, which had Cartier, JG, and Ghetto Barbie. And they were basically just talking about what a bad bitch is. And I said I was going to get into a whole dissertation about what a bad bitch is, and I am, but I feel like, bitch, I run my mouth so much, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna be in the top like about a good 20-25 minutes, and I just don't even feel like using my breath for this shit right now. So I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it on my own time. We gonna circle back around and get to what a bad bitch is, because I'm inclined to agree with Big Lex on this, and we'll get to that later on the episode. So, y'all, all the girls pull up to a set, and they're still kind of divided, but they're all still in one building. And, JG, Slim, and Ghetto Barbie, they had like 4 hours to vibe. And the other group of girls, Ari, Heaven Marie, Pretty P, Cartier, and De La Dow. Look at me, y'all. I remember these names. I might do good. They all had their own time, and I'm going to assume 4 hours to vibe out as well. So before everybody collectively meet up, they're still split up. I believe Cartier had went with Ghetto Barbie and Slim and JG, because as they're going into this building, they finally get to meet another new girl, and they're asking, like Cartier, like how the other girls are. So they're still separate, but they're in the building at this moment because they're waiting for the OGs to pull up. Messy drop, y'all. So while we go to Ghetto Barbie confessional, and Ghetto Barbie said that the girls was giving a 5 and a 7, and she had gave one wholesome lotion, and that they can use some work. And bitch, I fell the fuck out, because the jokes write them fucking selves. Do you hear me? Like, I couldn't even believe that Shorty even said, oh, it gave a 5 and a 7, and some bitches can use some work. Because I'm gonna be real with you, I thought that everybody looked good. I thought that this was a very good looking cast. I was happy to see more chocolate girls on this cast as well, and I just thought that everybody looked good. Now, I don't think everybody give bad bitch, but I do think everybody look good. Oh, and a sidebar, Heaven Marie, I'm gonna keep my eye on you, girl. And I ain't gonna put no jackets on your back that you can't fit just yet. But bitch, I'm watching you. Oh, y'all, right now the girls are just politicking, and they really not talking about shit. I wish that these girls had more personality, because personality means that you are able to initiate conversations about a multitude of things. And although it does not have to be deep or with depth, because I'm aware that this show is very surface level. It's so much shit that y'all can get into to discuss. But they were just discussing about, how do they feel being new, la-di-di, lot of fucking die. Same shit, different episode. Just that's it. Basically, y'all, I'ma just say they were really just checking each other's vibes. I can't even say temperature, because at this point and at this moment, there is no smoke. Nobody knows each other to have real smoke with one another except the OGs. So the newbies right now are just checking each other's vibes. So y'all, we get to Ghetto Barbie confessional, and she says when she met all the girls, it was a vibe. Like, the energy was given, everything was cool. The moment the cameras turned on, she felt like, everybody wanted to be a star, and pretty much bitches switched up. And I'll say that to say, that's the life of showbiz, babe. Bitches switch up on the daily when you in that profession and when you in that industry. You're never getting anyone's real authentic personality unless you are able to spend time in close quarters with them. So y'all, now that all the newbies are together or whatever, they are like, grouped in, having a conversation amongst themselves, and they are pretty much discussing that they don't need a host because you can't tell a bad bitch what to do. And you want to know what's so crazy about that, y'all, is a host is not telling you what to do. A host is hosting you. The host is letting you know the things that you guys are going to have to do collectively. The host is making sure each girl is taken care of correctly and being heard and getting their needs met. You bitches are so dumb, but I digress. So y'all, we get into one of the young hoes, Miss Dayla Dow. She is actually the youngest on the cast, and she states she is the youngest and that the rest of the girls are old. And I say that to say, as a old bitch, little girl, you better hope that you even make it to be old, because they're dying every fucking day. Your age, girl, the goal is to die old, not young, stupid. But that is a young hoe mentality. Such a beautiful girl, but she still got room to grow on that brain.
So, y'all, they got the girls coming back outside the building to line up because the OGs are about to get ready and pull up. And that's exactly what happened. Everybody pull up in they lambs. And when I tell you, them lambs is so clean, I'm not going to hold y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I thought that it gave a great, welcoming to the girls. And everybody was present except for LaRue. Child, I told you, LaRue was done and over with this shit. So the OGs introduced themselves, y'all, and it was something beautiful to see. I'm not gonna hold you. I love the girls showing love and, giving and accepting. And they did ask about Miss LaRue, honey, and that's when Tokyo said a fade was had, because it was, but nobody expounded on, LaRue and where she was. They just said, her and Tokyo had they squabble and she ain't there. Big Lex let it be known, y'all, that this BBO shit can go either way, which means we can be on some bad bitches only shit, and we're going to also catch a fade if one need to be had. But child, after the whole kumbaya, Lex also let it be known that she was looking for OG Nia Lee, and that, she was calling out a fade, because where was she? Now, we're on the curb, like I said in the previous episode 1, that OG Nia Lee, not Nia Ray, but OG Nia Lee was supposed to show up and be a part of the OG cast. Now, word on the curb, like I said, is that Big Lex and OG Nia Lee got tension. But I'm trying to figure out how and when, because the whole season of BBO1, girl, when did y'all even cross paths to even get into it? Now, is this some BTS or some internet shit that I'm not privy to? Because I'm not resonating where the static coming from. And what I found interesting was Tokyo shared the same sentiments as Big Lex. They claim OG Nia Lee talk a lot of shit, but all y'all hoes talk a lot of shit, so that ain't really nothing new. But what I'm saying is this: y'all bitches ain't have no smoke with OG Nia Lee the whole season of BBO1. So I'm inclined to believe that this is some internet BTS shit, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, and either way, Shorty ain't here. So I guess y'all gonna leave that up to where it's at. And child, let me just be messy. Let me give a messy drop and let me just be messy myself. Naya, I seen how your ass was fighting on BBO1. And you want to know what, girl? I'm surprised and I'm not surprised. And we gonna leave it at that. So y'all, in the midst of the girls conversing or whatnot, Tokyo decides that she wants to call out Slim. Now, like I said in the previous episode, Slim and Tokyo I'm familiar with because they were on the show, The Hookup, and Tokyo and Slim started beefing and fell out because Tokyo did some flaw-ass shit, and girl, you tried to redeem yourself, and then you kind of got upset because the nigga that you was on wanted her as well. Per the reunion, y'all, not the show, because the nigga was acting like he was for her, but per the reunion, he had switched over and he had went to Slim. But my thing is this, though. I know you can never be pressed about a nigga that you actually did something with in the butt. Like, girl, oh my God. And Tokyo, the fact that you even did it, you a freaky ass bitch. You a freaky ass bitch, girl. Y'all hoes are so freaked out to me. And maybe I'm vanilla. I had took a little sex test and it said that I was vanilla. I guess I'm not as freaky as I thought I was. And you want to know what, bitch? I'm okay with that. Because the shit that you bitches do, y'all be too freaked and fucked out for me. Bitch, no shade, no tea. I'm just saying, y'all hoes be some freaky ass bitch. These niggas be having y'all do any and everything. They're so disgusting. Ew. Reel me back in, y'all. Y'all know I'm a Sagittarius and I tend to go on a tangent. Reel me back in. So anyway, y'all, Tokyo sees Slim. She call out Slim and she go, yeah, Slim, I know you from a previous show that we did together. So, are we cool? Is everything cool? Because, I'm with whatever. Slim like, I'm with whatever. Tokyo like, I'm with whatever. So, pretty much, both bitches ain't want to say, girl, I ain't got no issue with you. I'm going to stand down. Both bitches left it open on the floor. Let's just say that. And I'm saying that because we going to revisit this shit. Both bitches left it on the floor. Both of them both said they was with whatever. Both of them both said if it ain't no issue, it ain't no issue. They both came to that agreement, right? Right. Child, they go in the building. The rest of the girls, they go in the building. 2 seconds later, Slim is calling out Tokyo, telling Tokyo she want to run a fade. So Tokyo like, shit, okay, cool, I'm with it. What I liked at that moment was Tokyo wasn't turning down no fade. Slim said her reason for calling out the fade was she forgot that Tokyo did some flaw-ass shit at the hooker reunion and basically said that in the midst of them fighting, because they fought like 4 times, that Tokyo tried to jump into a fight that she was having. And I think the fight that she was having on the side was with E.T. I could be wrong, but she was fighting other bitches, which didn't make no damn sense. But, shit never does in those scenarios. Okay, so they start banging. And I'm going to keep it all the way P with y'all. I'm going to give it to Tokyo. Tokyo got the best of Slim in this fight. At the reunion, I'm not going to hold you. Slim ran you through the ground. She ran you through the ground at that reunion. But right now on BBO, you got the best of Slim here. Now, this is where I'm going to pop your goddamn bubble and kill that delusion in your brain that you bitches like to have when y'all lose a fight. This bitch gonna go on her confessional. I'm talking big shit. Big shit. Yeah, I punched her and I dropped her. You didn't drop Slim Bookie, but not as TV so fucking funny. They ran the whole scene back. You didn't drop her. What you did was grab her shirt and threw her down on the ground. You got that one, Tokyo. But you ain't dropped shit, mamita, but a lie. But, a win is a win, my girl. A win is a win. So, y'all, a woman by the name of Jillian and her assistant Janae comes out. Miss Jillian designed showgirl costumes for the showgirls in Las Vegas. And now she's about to dress the girls in these really cute pink and gold showgirl costumes, and they looked so cute. And one thing I can say is, I'm not gonna say every girl look cute. Okay, I'm not finna say this shit. I'm not finna get on here and fucking lie. Some of you bitches looked this stuff. Some of you bitches' titties was up to your chin. Some of you bitches were slightly too big for the costume. Some of you bitches fitting it just right. Some of you bitches looked it good in your costume. Shout out to Sav. Sav looked it so cute. Shout out to Pretty P. She looked it cute in her costume. To Kayla looked it cute in her costume. It was girls that looked it good in their costume, but it was girls that did not. But they got their costumes on. And they are seemingly getting ready to do a challenge. So y'all, while some of the girls are prepping and getting ready and the other girls are waiting. Now, the girls that are waiting is Slim, Pretty P, JG, Ghetto Barbie. They're all in the back waiting to get dressed themselves, but they're discussing a fight between Slim and Tokyo. And so Pretty P just make it be known and just kind of was very vocal about how she felt like Slim should have called out Tokyo, or rather she should have lined it up at that moment when Tokyo spotted her in the lineup when the OGs had came. And Slim is really just defensive and taking a stance, because at the end of the day, she's like, I don't move on bitches' time, and I made it very clear I'm on whatever she was on, and she wasn't on shit. And that is very true. They both did not want to do shit unless each other wanted to do shit. They both are equally in the same boat. So it was the fact that, people felt the way about that. But Pretty P was vocal about how she felt. And Slim asked her, did you feel like I won? And Pretty P was like, you may have whipped her on the last, show that y'all was on, but this time, like Tokyo got there. Like, I didn't feel like you had her on that one, and you did not, Slim. This round, you lost, mamita. You win some, you lose some, but you fight to see another fucking day. Shout out to Pops, rest in peace to Pops. But you did not win this particular round. So Pretty P was being vocal about that. And the girls that were there, Ghetto Barbie and JG, they were sharing the same sentiments. Messy drop. I even caught Ghetto Barbie giving Slim the side eye and shit. And I'm like, girl, where that come from? But it is what it is. Bitches feelings change in a moment of seconds. So child, Tokyo sitting with the other group of girls, and they over there just giggling and kikiing and telling Tokyo how they thought the fight was cute. Oh, it was so cute. Y'all really didn't even want to fight each other. It was so cute. Y'all was laughing and everything. It was just so cute. Bitch, I didn't find nothing cute about a bitch trying to rip out my motherfucking hair and my fucking lashes coming off when we gotta look presentable and get ready for a fucking challenge. I don't see shit cute about it, bitch. This ain't a cute moment. A bitch called me for a fade and Tokyo like, yeah, girl, because we just have to do a little 1-2. Like, Tokyo, don't let these bitches play in your face. Like, dead ass, seriously, I just kind of took it as these hoes was trying to play in your face and calling the fight cute and shit. Like, girl, please. That bitch called you out because she felt like you did some flawed shit. Wasn't nothing cute about it. Did y'all really want to fight? I mean, we all can agree, like, nah, not for real. But the shit was still left on the floor, and it was an open opportunity for if a bitch wanted to catch a fade, they could. It is what it is. Move forward. So, y'all, Tokyo confessional come up, and she, like, at the end of the day, she really don't understand why they even fought. And she was like, she hoped that it's not over a man that she strapped. And at the end of the day, she don't really care for Slim to be on Bad Bitches Only, because basically Slim don't give bad bitch. And that's where you wrong, because Slim is fine as fuck. That girl is so pretty to me. She tall. She got a nice shape to be tall. And she has a very cute face. And I just feel like Slim definitely deserved to fucking be there. At the end of the day, you don't want Slim there, and that's cool. But saying Slim don't deserve to be there, that's a reach. But, bitches have their opinions. I'm a bitch, they got an opinion. So, y'all, all the girls are finally dressed and they are set with a challenge. So, like I told y'all in the last episode, the girls got a little butler and shit. Not as TV stepping it up. And the girls' butler comes out and tells the girls that they have to pick the baddest bitch and the weakest bitch in the house. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. This is when shit really took a turn. Y'all, my girl Sav, Big Sav Doll was voted the baddest bitch in the house. Thank ya. And Big Lex was salty than a motherfucker. When it came to her to choose who would be, a bad bitch, she act like she couldn't choose. We go to her confessional and she says they wouldn't know what a bad bitch was if they seen one. Child, when I tell you Big Lex be popping it in her motherfucking confessionals, Big Lex be popping it. And I wonder when a reunion come, is y'all bitches gonna make her stand on what she said? Cause she ain't no easy ass whooping. You understand what I'm saying? The bitch can throw them hands now. But I want to see if y'all bitches gonna stand on what being a bad bitch is per y'all definition and make her stand on what she said in this confessional, because per Big Lex words, she don't see no bad bitches. Just a bunch of young hoes. Messy drop. Big Lex also called y'all hoes some Clint crunchers. She said that y'all bitches align with who y'all feel like is more to you and your personality. So y'all bitches wouldn't even know what being a bad bitch or seeing a bad bitch is. That's what she said. So, y'all, we get to who the weakest bitch, right? And I'm not gonna hold y'all, baby. This is when shit really started getting emotion. So, we going around a circle asking who they feel like the weakest bitch in the house. So, some girls is like, yeah, I'm the baddest bitch. All y'all hoes is weak. Trying to be funny. And then some girls like, I can't pick who the weakest bitch because I don't feel like no bitch here is weak. And then you got some girls that just don't want to pick at all or whatever, right? So, to fast forward, Sav get a message from production that says if the girls don't pick, they are automatically up for elimination. Tokyo wasn't having that shit. So Tequila jumps in and Tequila goes, well, you know what? I think that Slim is a weak bitch because when she had the opportunity outside before we got into the building to fight Tokyo, she didn't want to do that. Slim said, girl, basically, F you, I think you a weak bitch, and left it at that. And so her and Slim kind of had like a little back and forth, when they was going at it. Tequila looked like she was slightly inebriated, and per Big Lex words, per her confessional, she says that when Tequila gets drunk, that's when she get, you know, a little air in her chest and she get to puffing it out. So, like I stated, Tequila and Slim, they go back and forth. Sav completely shuts it down because when I tell you Tequila was like drawing it out, she was drawing it the fuck out. So, child, we had to move on. So then we get to Tokyo, and Tokyo goes, I picked the one in the goal. So she's pointing at Ghetto Barbie. And so she like, what's your name? She like, Ghetto Barbie. So she like, why? Why me? And Tokyo like, girl, I ain't got no reason for real, girl. I'm just picking you. So they move to the next girl, which is Ari. Ari like, Ghetto Barbie, I'ma choose you. Now that's 2. So they moved to the next girl, Cartier. Cartier was like, I already had my mind made up, but I'ma choose you. Now that's 3. Child, y'all bitches be shady as fuck, and I know why y'all pick Ghetto Barbie, but I'ma leave my sentiments to future episodes because I gotta keep watching. We only in episode 2, child. Now, remember, y'all, that's 3 bitches that pick Ghetto Barbie. So Ari calls out Big Lex, one of the new girls, and she goes, now, Lex, how you can't pick a bad bitch, but when it's time to choose a weak bitch, you can easily pick somebody? Man, Lex told that bitch real quick, like, bitch, because I'm the only bad bitch here, and I don't see no other bad bitch, but I see a few weak bitches. Man, I fell the fuck out, dog. I fell the fuck out, fool. I promise you I did. Because I was like, Lex be really popping it on y'all bitches. And she really dropping her nuts on y'all bitches for real. And it's like y'all just be sitting there with a smile on y'all face. And y'all just be like from cheek to fucking cheek. And the whole time Lex just be talking cash money shit about you bitches to your face and in the confessional. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Because this Lex, I didn't see season 1. Like the Lex that I seen season 1 was giving like she wanted to produce, she wanted to mediate, she wanted to rectify, except when it came to the whole LaRue situation. And that's another thing that really like blew my mind when it came to BBO1. You threw juice in LaRue face, girl, and skedaddled your ass right out that back door. I'm talking about you got little real quick. So it's like this Lex that I'm seeing, I feel like, bitch, you really came back with a vengeance to Poppy, because you wasn't giving none of this energy in BBO1. But I'm not gonna hold you, bitch. I'm here for it. Not when it comes to LaRue, because it's unwarranted, bitch. And yes, bitch, I like LaRue. I like fucking LaRue. But I am here to see you pop your shit, Big Lex, and really just regain, you know, your motion. Because, girl, you, I don't know what the fuck you be having going on. Anyway, child, they go to Ghetto Barbie confessional, and she said she had about 3 whack bitches up to here. When I tell you she was fed the fuck up, Ghetto Barbie was fed the fuck up. And that's when all hell broke loose. When it came to Ghetto Barbie time, every bitch that picked her, she went directly to their ass and told their ass how she felt and what the fuck she think about it. The bitch that kept piping it, and I'm talking about piping up, was Tequila. And the last time I checked, I don't even remember Tequila picking Ghetto Barbie. So I don't even understand how her and Ghetto Barbie even got into it. But her and Ghetto Barbie got into it bad than a motherfucker. So now they going back and forth. After Ghetto Barbie said what she said to Tokyo, because Tokyo picked her, Cartier picked her, and Ari picked her. So she went to all 3 of their ass and said how she felt about them. Told Ari she was whack and she didn't know why the fuck she came in here with a waist trainer on. Told Cartier that her legs don't match her motherfucking ass. Told Tokyo, I forgot what the fuck she told Tokyo. She told Tokyo some sly ass shit. But I forgot, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. And then all of a sudden, her and Tequila, they look at each other and they instantly start getting the fucking to it. And so it had got so bad to the point where Tequila was feeling her shit. Tequila was feeling her shit. I don't know who Tequila was feeling like, but she was feeling her shit. And she ran up on Ghetto Barbie and they get the fucking banging. She hit Ghetto Barbie first. She did. And Ghetto Barbie tore your ass out the frame, Tequila. I'm not gonna hold you. Round 1 goes to Ghetto Barbie. Ghetto Barbie was on your ass. Do you hear me? She tore that wig off and everything. She was on your ass. So Tequila gets up and she get the popping. Who calls themselves Ghetto Barbie? You know, bitches be real fly at the motherfucking mouth when they get upset. And Ghetto Barbie ain't care about none of that shit. Now they square up again, y'all. They run it like 2 rounds. The second round, child, I'm not gonna fucking hold y'all. All they was doing was swinging arms and touching fingertips, bitch. It wasn't giving shit. Child, I'm sitting here like, now what the fuck is going on? I know y'all did not do all of that for the second round. Y'all just swinging arms and touching goddamn fingertips. Like, I know you fucking lying. Child, y'all, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment down below, ho, and come politic with a P. This episode was good as fuck. Y'all know I love some ratchet shit, and it gave what it needed to give for me, at least. I hope y'all enjoy the commentary, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe and like my shit. And go listen to the other episode, bitch. Just put in the backdrop and let that shit run while you clean up your house or some shit. Y'all, I'm going back in the goddamn house. I'll see y'all on episode 3. Peace.